Good morning. Welcome to the new episode of Becoming Better. The whole episode is aimed to enable you become much better person. I have always talked of mindfulness and I have found people sending me messages. It's tough according to them, cumbersome, difficult, difficult to concentrate, difficult to be distracted. So here are some tips that you can utilize to make use of this technique, which is extremely beneficial. I know it can be sometimes very difficult to take time out of a busy day to meditate, but I'm not talking about to meditate. I'm asking you to be mindful, being fully aware of the difficulties, being fully aware of your experiences, and noticing what's happening in the moment is one of the keys to wellness. One can bear all the trouble, all the pain, all the misery if one adopts mindful techniques. What happens is that we often go through daily life on autopilot and we lose sight of the present. We dwell on the past, we dream and plan for the future, and in the process we get hijacked away from paying attention to what is happening right now. The real right now situation escapes us. So there are some ways, some tips that can enable you to interrupt your day with moments of mindfulness instead of moments of distraction. You're always distracted. You're doing something, something will come. So you have to convert those moments of distraction into moments of mindfulness. And let me tell you, it's not very difficult. Apparently people feel it's difficult. Really, it's not. There are three simple ways to bring your attention back to breath. Breathe when you're still in the bed. You have to get up early in the morning or late. The problem is that the awareness of your breath and body is not there. When you wake up in the morning, bring that awareness back. Take a few conscious breaths. Practice half smiling before getting out of the bed. You might have spent a disturbed night. In the morning, think, well, it's going to be a great day today. Breathe a couple of times. And then, in few times a day, 6 times, 7 times, every hour, depending on your capability, take 10 mindful breaths. Bring awareness to your breathing at various times of the day. Feel that you are breathing. Choose to take a few conscious breaths. Follow the breath in and out. Count 10 full breaths. Start again. And then, most important, use a natural rhythm of the day as it triggers. And the natural rhythm of the day should be triggered to practice. The most important is to return your attention to the present. Past is over. No rumination, no thought, no postmortem will bring back the past or change it. The future is yet to be. So, return your attention to the present moment. When the phone rings, pass the doorway, stop at the red light, when a sound comes into awareness. So these moments which you ignore, they are distractions as well. But those are the times when you can think, yes, you are there. Standing at the red light, you think, well, what this is? The daily routine, you have to pause and then go forward. So use these moments to breathe, experience your body sensations, feel your feet on the ground. How many times when you're walking, say in a shopping center or in your office, you have felt the firmness of the ground with the sole of your feet? Never. So that is important. Natural rhythm has to be accepted, enjoyed. Bring awareness to your communication pattern. Our communication pattern, whether we are talking, we are listening, or we are just periods of silence. Notice your state of mind during those activities. Especially notice the silence and the sounds in between silence. Keep silent, forget about it, and then maybe you would hear the rustling of the leaves. You would hear the air coming in, and those soft sounds would be a miracle. While sitting at your desk, your computer, pay attention to your body sensations. You know, those people, the so-called yogis and others, who say, get away from the body. No, this body is yours. Enjoy it, relish it. Feel pride in your body. And then, when you're paying attention to your body sensations, consciously attempt to relax and rid yourself of excess tension. Look at your hands, your beautiful nails, the lines on your palm. Go further. Look at the shape of the hair. Look at your nose. Look at your eyes. Whether it's a Roman nose or an aquiline nose. The color of the eyes. When you smile, how the crinkles are there. And how your mouth is pursed. So all these things, when you're thinking of that, would rid yourself of the excess tension. Well, when you're looking at yourself, when you're looking at your body parts, then where's the tension? So remember to be present to whatever you're doing and focus attention on your breath. At lunch, change your environment. People, when they take lunch in the office, they keep sitting on the same chair. What I had said when I was CEO, I told my employees very clearly, go to another room. As a matter of fact, I converted 2 places for the lunch where the people could meet together. One was, of course, the extra room where people go for the lunch, have lunch together. And then in the winters, on the rooftop, where the sun was shining, I arranged for them to have lunch there. So the routine is broken, the tandem is broken. You go to another room, you go to another place. You take a break from the desk in a real form, not only virtually. And then try eating at different times, being aware of the sensation of hunger or satiation. Why should you always have lunch, say, at 1 o'clock? You don't feel hungry, have it 2 o'clock. You feel hungry, have it 12 o'clock. So even the offices should arrange for that thing, that it is some individual need. So change the timing and change the spot of eating. And you will find this change of environment, this change of timing will make you a better person. And then close your doors if you have one and take some time to relax consciously. Close your eyes. Breathe. Count your breath. Let go of the day behind you and don't think of the past, don't think of the future. Enjoy the present. Look out the window. Even the traffic, if in case there. See the number of the buses and the cars. See the pedestrians walking around. And you would find a different self emerging. You will find that you are a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. Closing the door, if you have one, is only a symbolic act of cutting. You can do it otherwise as well. The moment you close your eyes and think, breathe, count, open your eyes, look outside, look at the flowers, look at the trees, look at the Even the cars and the buses, fine, but not what you are doing. At the end of the workday, try retracing your activities. Have you ever, in the evening when you come home, thought of what you did in the office the whole day? Was it worthwhile? Could you have done it better? Acknowledge and congratulate yourself what you have accomplished. The biggest problem is that we don't pat ourselves on the back. And that is the problem. Pat yourself on the back continuously for every small thing you have done. It will boost your ego and boost your confidence. Then feel gratitude for the people who have helped you. Thank them. Thank them visibly. Pick up a phone and call them. Send an email and tell them, well, it was so nice of you. You will be spreading sunshine. And in the process, you will be bringing sunshine to your own life. And then make a list for the next day. To-do list. And that's enough for today. Unwinding is most important. When you get home from the office, from your business, from your studies, create an unwinding routine. Normally what we do is we just come home, change if you've got to change, sit on a sofa, watch, start having, okay. But the process should be unwinding routine. Change out of your work clothes. Important. How many times do you say hello to all members of your family, to your wife, to your children, to your parents? Hardly ever. Say hello to each member of your family present. Say and acknowledge the people you live with. Acknowledge your pets. Acknowledge the plants. Even your couch. Have you ever looked at the couch in which you sit on the off days and become a couch potato? Have you seen the contours of that? Have you appreciated the design of the fabric on that? No. Do that. When I sit on my couch and I find the fine suede over there, well, I see how nice it is. I touch it, I caress it, and that cuts me off from all the possible tension. So take a moment to look at it. Take 5 to 10 minutes to be quiet, still. You don't have to watch TV right away. Then, one thing very important, wash your hands and your face as if you are starting a new phase of your life. Your office is over, your routine is over, your milieu has changed, your environment has changed. It's a different world. Your home, your family, and your surroundings are a different galaxy than the office walls with your boss, with your colleagues, and your subordinates. The whole thing has to be separated. Your office should not intrude in your home, as your home does not intrude on your office. So the unwinding routine would be there. And if you live alone, feel the quietness of the environment. Don't regret that you are alone, but say, look here, this is an opportunity to be yourself, to be by yourself. You don't have to depend on others. Not as a healthy thing, but then there's a way out to create a healthy routine out of necessity. And then the evening is over, the night is falling. But before falling asleep at night, do what you did in the morning. And that is bring awareness to your breathing and your body sensations. At least 5 full breaths. All the way in and out. In and out. These deep breaths will activate the parasympathetic nervous system and help you to rest. And when you are in the state of restfulness, almost stupor, you will slowly drift to sleep. we shall be undisturbed, we shall be trouble-free, and not full of nightmares. And so these 10 steps which I have enumerated above, just now I talked about them, each one of them, are tips to enable you to utilize mindfulness every day, at every step of your life. And the purpose is to ensure that you are a better human being, that you are a better husband, better wife, better son, better boss, better colleague, better subordinate, whatever you are doing. It will enable you to emerge like a butterfly comes out of larva and cocoon. It will enable you to ensure that your personality, your many-hued personality, multiple personality, is presented to the world the way it should be. A good man, a happy person, unruffled by pain and pleasure, feeling equanimity and peace in all these situations. And that's what you want. So, use mindfulness, use these tricks, tips, employ them, and you will be a better person. Think about it. Thank you.